Planning's it's about people and places. It's about planning for where development should take place and where it shouldn't take place. So in terms of who we're planning for, we're planning for the communities within the national park. Being a national park, we also need to plan for the visitors that come to the park, both those that come for a day trip, of which make up the majority, but those that come and stay and spend time in the national park and bring economic benefits and through the money that they spend, and sustain jobs. So the benefit of going through a process to prepare a document which sets that out means that for communities, for landowners, for businesses, they're very clear on where there is support for development, but also where there wouldn't be support for development. It's an area of natural beauty that is recognised to be of national importance. So planning for that needs to take account of the reason the national park is designated. So it's landscapes, it's lochs and it's water. It doesn't mean that the park is a place where no development should take place, but it's actually it's planning for what's appropriate. In terms of how we plan, so we undertake research, use information such as the census material. We then speak to communities to gather their own views and aspirations, and then from that we then formulate a plan. And in doing that and in consulting upon that emerging plan, we try to seek a consensus. But that document then forms an adopted document which we then use to determine planning applications. Our current local plan runs until 2015. So the work we're doing now is to have a plan to replace that from 2015, which would be, we should focus on 2015 to 2020, but also look forward a further 15 years than that.
The drawing is a key. The drawing is the key to it, and why is it a charrette? And there's the old story about, well, the charrette is a French term for design work which had to be done in a short period of time to kind of capture something and capture an idea very, very quickly. And the drawing and giving some visual articulation to the priorities, needs and visions is so important, because once something is on paper, it can be commonly understood, which is critical. Everybody understands what, that they're all talking about the same thing. Plus also it's easier to react. It's always easier to react to a proposal than to come up with something on a blank sheet of paper. That's our job in a way. That's the designer's role to talk and to listen and process all of that information and then say, well, okay, you said your issues are this, this and this. What if you do this? Does that work? And sometimes the answer will be, great, that works, or sometimes my answer may be, no, that doesn't work because of X, Y, and Z, and then you try again, you come back. So it's a kind of process. The sketching and drawing and putting marks on paper and making real proposals is so critical, because it's really a continuation of the conversation.
There's a very clear view coming from young people as well. They clearly are very ambitious, and so for us it's taking all those ideas so that for young people there are opportunities. You don't have to leave the area, and that's why it's really important to come and for people to get involved in the process to make sure their voice is heard. We've had a good response, a range of views coming forward, and with clearly people very passionate about their towns, but also wanting wanting improvements, wanting some of the problems resolved. So some of that we can help through this process. So it's been really positive. Through the Charrette process, it's generated a lot of ideas, and so we have a lot to take forward. But it's hoped that the ideas that the community have seen inspire them as well to see what can be achieved.